Hello everyone! Here we are, Happy New Year! Damn, I'm almost late. 4 minutes until the competition starts out. Right, get this going. Already loaded up this mode so I can start selling some wine bottles. I don't even think I'll have enough time to sell them all, but we'll see. So, how's everyone doing? Hold on, I didn't even set this up yet. Where's the chat? Okay, here's the chat. Martin, hello. Martin thought I wasn't gonna make it today. I'm running behind. Rachel, nice to see you here. Morning Dub, Happy New Year to everyone, of course. JMR Leroy, happy 2024. Rob, nice to see you here. What's up everyone, good luck, of course. Well, let's see how many of these I can sell before I have to go back and start it up. Bakari, hello. Hiya everyone, hiya Dub, Benji, hello. Jukesies, hello, hello, Happy New Year everyone. No Way Tiny, hello. And Farmer's Commander. Andrew, Yifeng Chang, hey, nice to see you here, nice to see you all. Alina. Right, who's ready for the competition? B-Rob, Dub, did you get rid of your juniors or something? I still have them. Why do you ask? I still have my juniors. And I just bought an NFT right before this. That's why I needed like 5 extra minutes to get ready. Hopefully it shows up. Guess which NFT I bought. You might be able to guess. Okay, got like 2 minutes. I'm not gonna sell all these. SFUK, hello. Might be a little hyper today because right before this I ate some McDonald's this morning with my sister and I got a frappuccino. A lot of sugar. I know. I haven't had a frappuccino in months. But damn, they're so delicious. JMR, you're right. About the tree. About the Christmas tree. Man, I'm getting the disconnected thing, so if I disconnect right now, it's probably not even going to save, so that's going to be disappointing. If I remember, I'm going to try to go back to this mode right after I'm done with my build. But I don't want to like waste competition time right now, so I'm just going to back out. I have no idea if it's going to save or not. Who knows? Whatever. Not the new one, Benji. I didn't buy the fireworks tower. I don't care for that one. Kaido, Happy New Year. B-Rob, because I need one more and I seen your bid. Oh, yeah, I put a bid on the junior because I'm trying to help somebody else get it. You know who you are. But nobody seems to want to sell it. So hold on, let me refresh this because it might take a while. I might even be late to this competition here. Which one is it? This one? Refresh. So I believe the competition has started up. I'm gonna be like a minute late, but no worries. That's what I get. Keeps disconnecting. Yeah, but I bought the Christmas tree to help me do the cash rush a little better. Or a little faster, I guess. Because it's a general use NFT, like it's gonna help me out in the long run. But yeah, let me go ahead and get started on this. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Get started in the competition. Is it showing? Yeah, it's showing up correctly. So Assault is cash boosted, but I'm gonna end up doing a Gold Rush. Maybe wine bottles also. Yeah, I might also do wine bottles. So let me think about my main road's gonna be here. Okay. Let me try to set up my main road first. I think I can sell my gasoline. The trade time's not that bad. Yeah, I can sell my gasoline. I would never get rid of my own juniors though. Such a good NFT. Seems like the value on the Hatchet Hang Juniors and also the Green Forges, the value is skyrocketing. Which, looking back, I should have bought more of them. Call me a flipper if you want, but like, you know, if there's money to be made, people are gonna do it. And like, the Green Forge and Hatchet Hang Juniors are just like very popular NFTs, right? The Necron, hello, Happy New Year. Let's see, maybe I'll do the Gold Rush right here. See what I can put down. Yeah, so when Green Forge originally came out, it was on sale for $60. Regular price $90. Now that they've been sold out, I've noticed on OpenSea they've been going for as much as $150 each. So more than double what their discounted price was, which is crazy. But if you happen to own a Green Forge, you would probably understand why it's going for that price. It helps so much with the rush strategy. I put my crane bots. Wait, I need to put down oopsies and the tree. Bonjour, what's up? 3 minutes late? No problem. I was like 30 seconds late, but you know. 30 seconds, 3 minutes, not that bad. Do I have it? Oh, I do have it. The giant Christmas tree. Oh, it looks so cool. This is my first time placing it down. It actually looks cool. Now, you're not gonna pay all that money just to just because it looks cool, of course. You want it for the utility. Actually, not exactly sure how much money I need. Just that I do need a lot of money to build this. And I am planning to build a nuke as well. Louis the Point, hello. Happy New Year, Rod. Happy New Year to you as well. Rose and Lily. It's the only one I'm missing. Alright. Okay, let's see. Okay, those are all on. I know I need to place down the jewelry. Guess I need more gold panning sites. Turn all this on. Auto sell gold. I could make salt on the side, but I really don't care. I'll just take the gold. I'd rather just sell all this stuff. I'm gonna get rid of as much of this stuff as I can. Seems like I still need gold ore. Okay. Trying to think of how much cash I need. I think I need like 40 or 50 million cash to finish this. So it would make sense to do wine bottle rush. Right, so I'm gonna try to do wine bottle rush like in the middle of the map. Like I'm gonna try to set up my road structure first. Make sure the road structure is how I want it to be. Yeah, so my goal for this competition is top 25, because I don't think I'm gonna get top 10 despite everything I have. If I had a pumpkin stand, I could probably get top 10, because pumpkin stand would save so much space. Not usually like a really good NFT to have, but like for this meta, it is. It is actually useful. This and pumpkin pie are like the only thing I can think of for the pumpkin stand being useful. What else even uses pumpkins? I can't remember. C Money, let's go. Good luck, Dubstep Raw. Thank you. Appreciate it, C Money. Good luck to you as well. Martin almost forgot to place rings. And the Halloween carnival thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm planning to place those down at the very end as well. Would be a good idea to set up my lumber rush, as I call it. Okay, I should start making lumber now. Let me go ahead and start making energy here somewhere. Well, let me actually move it over here. There. Yifeng Chang, to answer your question about pumpkin, jack-o'-lanterns also need pumpkin. You're right. Forgot about those. B-Rob, I didn't use the spooky go around this time. I was overproducing cotton yarn already without it. Yeah, I mean, if you notice you don't need it, then yeah, don't use it. I don't see it as a particularly very useful NFC. Like, what is it? 13% faster movement speed? I think that was it. 13% faster movement speed. Doesn't seem like a whole lot. I mean, like, if you have the empty space, you could use it. I am actually going to use them for this competition, though. Get rid of all this. Keep it nice and clean. I should probably move these, though. Yeah, I'm gonna move these over to the right side of this road. Well, better yet... Alright, that works. Corrupted. Whoops. Limestone, silica, chromium. Okay. I can start making some glass factories to work on the wine bottle rush. I'm gonna have a warehouse right here. Maybe one over here, we'll see. Europe, yeah, if I use it, then the bees don't get enough lumber. Oh yeah, we know how sensitive the bees are. That's right. That's the main problem I have even with my design, trying to balance the honey and honeycomb to try to get the right amount of glue. Like, I should have the correct setup to do it, but like, say maybe I would do the exact same thing and I won't end up with the correct amount of glue. I don't know, it like changes. Like, you do the exact same build you had in mind and it just doesn't work and you got to change something else for some reason. Just because of the freaking honey and honeycomb. Start making wine bottles with these. Oh, I need energy. Yep. I wonder if it actually is exactly 20% more cash. 15% from the tree and 5% from Oopsie. Like, can I trust Gala numbers to be correct? Let's see. Let me just divide by 25. $5,892.6. Is it multiplicative? Okay, hello. Isn't there a limit of 4 artifacts that works at the same time? Yes, there is a limit of 4 artifacts that works at the same time. That's correct. I'm hitting that limit right here. Arcane artifacts. 5856. Oh, you got a tree. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, I just bought the tree literally 5 minutes before I started the stream. That's why I delayed the stream in a couple minutes. 5856. Hold on. I got stuck doing some math right here. So Oopsie gives you 5%. Oh, they are multiplicative. Okay. Okay, what I was doing right here, I was checking the math to see if I'm actually getting the percent bonuses from the Oopsie and the tree. Check this real quick. Yeah, that's correct. So if you own both the giant Christmas tree and the Oopsie NFC, you get... Let's start with the Oopsie, okay? You get 5% more cash from the Oopsie. And then on top of that, you get 15% more cash from the giant Christmas tree. That does not mean you get a total of 20% extra. It's closer to 21% extra because it's multiplicative. It's stacking on top of each other. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. It's not 20%. You're not adding them together. You're multiplying them. So it's multiplicative. So it's a little more than 20%. That's cool. Not a huge difference, but I mean, it's more than what I thought I was going to be getting. That's why I found it strange that I saw some weird numbers. Let's keep going with this. More wine bottles. Take this off, put a warehouse. Else it's just going to get jammed up. And whoops. Oh, I forgot I could use that glass storage. Wait, what else was I gonna do? Wonder if I could build the loggers. Let me move the tree real quick. Right. Homeboy, what's up? Hey Dub, good day, good luck. Thank you. Good luck to you as well. So 4K, you said something about the artifacts. Yeah, there's a limit of 4. Are you confusing it because I'm also using Oopsie? Or did you have another question about that? Homeboy, with your rate, do you think you can secure top 25? Yes. My goal is 165 boom canes per hour. Maybe I did share it in the dub guild. I can't remember if I shared it or not. But yeah, with my rate of 165 per hour, I think I can secure top 25. Not top 10 though. I think top 10 would be over 200 an hour or more. I would need the pumpkin sand to hit that rate. Martin, I know the discussion was the exact steps of speed of Junior, Perman, and you have a few others almost exact percent. Wait, what exactly do you mean, Martin? You mean like the exact speed or something? Kind of hard to calculate the speed of stuff. You can't really tell. They need to give us the debug menu that we're talking about in one of the town halls, so you can actually check the speed of the units. I'm gonna need to make a mine somewhere. Maybe right here. Oh, I need wood. Turn. Just 2 of them off. Okay, so Oopsie doesn't count as an artifact then. No, Oopsie is not an arcane artifact. Right now, the only arcane artifacts are the arcane ring, the rare and epic arcane earrings. Those are the only ones. There are 2 other ones that are going to come out that haven't released yet. This was mentioned months ago when they first announced the jewelry metas. So at some point, they're going to start rerunning jewelry metas because they have ideas for them. They just haven't bothered releasing them. Martin, back then, the Sep scene, we used, okay, 5 or 7. Crane and Quick Builder was spoken of. Yeah, if you're talking about the speed, it's hard to calculate that stuff. They told us the speed of a lot of units. Like, I have it on the playbook now. I think the base speed is 2 for a lot of workers. And then one of the town halls, they explained it, like, a speed of 2 means basically the worker walks 1 whole tile in 1 second. I think that's how they explained it. All my workers walk faster because I'm using Miranda skins though. Not auto-selling wine bottles yet. Wine bottles. Have I thrown any away? No. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I remember they showed it in one of the town halls. C-Money, does the playbook have info on all the NFT skins and their effects? It has info on a lot of NFTs and pretty much all the skins. I know the only thing the playbook doesn't have is the recently introduced NFTs because I just haven't added them yet. Speaking of which, do I have this set up? Yeah, it shows up. I was updating this a bit yesterday, so I just kind of changed the formatting on some of this stuff. Oh, it takes a while to load. Yeah, so you can see all this in one page now, and most of this in one page. The info for a lot of NFTs are here, though, to answer your question. You can see a bunch of info here. I just haven't added the new NFT since November and December, but I will at some point. The problem I'm going to face with the Townstar playbook, and I was thinking about this yesterday, is eventually I'm going to have so much information here that the Google spreadsheet is not going to be able to handle it. I'm already having issues trying to update it because it keeps disconnecting. Because it just has so much information, I guess. I can still update it, though. It's just not as easy as it used to be. So I fear at some point it's going to just become too difficult to update. And I would transition to something else, like a website version. But it's not going to be as pretty or work as efficiently. But yeah, the playbook has information on almost all the NFTs. Put another warehouse right there, I guess. Right here. No problem. Shallow mine here. And I'll build one here in a moment. You got a question about an NFT, you can let me know on stream. I mean, I know just about what they all do. I mean, maybe I don't have one, and that's one that I don't know the utility of, but you would think I'd have them all memorized. Some people may think I own all the NFTs, but no, I don't. Maybe half of them, though, at this point. My dragon. Okay, I want to change the location of my dragon. Cool. One more shallow mine. This is going to be to get iron for the nuke. It's the only reason I'm making them. I don't need to make limestone because I got the corrupted limestone stand. Martin, when I remembered so much I had migraines so often for years, how the heck you do it? I don't know, Martin. I played this game too much. This is gonna be my main game though. I made up my mind. Common Ground World, aka Townstar or whatever, my main game. Main game I'll cover. Second main game right now is Eternal Paradox, but I don't know if that'll change once Miranda's comes out or something. We'll see. Like, I'm still gonna play other games, but my main focus is going to be Common Ground World. And I just hope for the best for this game. I mean, that's up to the team. That's not like nothing we can really do too much about that. That's just Gala Games and the team. We'll see if they screw it up or they'll make it better. Here's to hoping they make it better, though. Because I think a lot of us actually like this game and we want it to succeed. And a good amount of us do want to make money off it too, but, you know, it still also has to be a fun game. Okay, yeah, I can start making iron. Yep. I'll be using lumber. Let me start making more lumber. And turn these on. Let me make one more glass factory right here. Common Ground. See Money says, how do you feel they've done so far? They still got a lot of work to do, so not very good, not terrible. They still got to market the game, and I'm sure they don't want to market the game until they feel like it's ready. And it's not ready to be marketed. They still need to fix whatever they're trying to do with Common Ground mode. The idea they have for the guild competitions is a really good idea. I'm sure they want to get that done first. Bring utility to the Common Ground World nodes, formerly known as the Townstar nodes, because they were pretty much useless. and get daily challenges going, because that's like almost what everybody wants. They might not realize that it's not going to be the same yet. I think a lot of people don't realize that the daily earnings are not going to be at all what they used to be, but that's what people want. The tweets, more warehouses. Oh shoot, I turned off my auto sell. Thank you. I know why I turned off my auto sell. I meant to move the dragon. I still didn't move it. What did I throw away? I didn't throw away too much. I threw away like one sale. I'm gonna sell that stuff, then I'll try to move my dragon again if I don't forget. Built another logger house. Good thing I saw the reminder though. Martin, so much to do with something like paper. Oh, church. Yeah. They got a lot on their plate. B-Rob, God forbid they stop selling NFTs and focus on the game itself. They're gonna keep selling NFTs, B-Rob. Like, we should just accept it. It sucks, right? But like, I guess they want to keep making money, which it always confuses me, because like, I remember Bitbender saying, oh, if you spend Gala, it all gets burnt, which I didn't believe that. I still don't. They gotta take profit somehow. I guess not that they added credit cards, right? Like maybe they'll keep all the money if we pay with credit card. I have no idea. I don't know. Just I say they're gonna keep selling NFTs. So be it. You don't have to buy it, but like the top people are probably gonna buy it, right? Kim Hongs, shall we go with making gold or sell for cash? As I explained in my build showcase, I do recommend you go with gold because you'll be able to scale it up better. Wonder if I'll be able to sell all this fast enough now that I think about it. I'm making iron. We'll see. Yeah, I actually don't know. Maybe I should stop making wine bottles. Like I'll just stick with this. I guess I could get rid of the gold rush and just go with wine bottles. That's another alternative, because then I won't have issues trying to sell everything. We'll see. I might do that. Yeah, I might actually do that, because wine bottles gives me more money. Seems like a better idea. Yep. I do accept it. It is what it is. Yeah. Rich V, they will do so much. They will do much better when they get you on the team. They're not going to get me on the team, Rich. If I were to join the team, I would be limited to what I can say. That's the truth. I wouldn't be able to speak freely. $15% more today? 15% more what? More money I'm getting because of the Christmas tree? No way, Tiny. They would have better add weekly subscriptions for the game than just sell NFTs. You know, I think they're still gonna do that. I'm sure they're gonna add some kind of weekly subscription to the game, like the season pass of Common Ground mode, Common Ground World. You know, like they already have that for Champions Arena and Eternal Paradox. Freaking season passes. Just be careful. Cash? Okay. AKC says, B-Rob, if they don't sell NFTs, how do you expect them to continue working on the game? The game is free to play. That's the dilemma of free to play games, right? Somebody has to be funding the game. The game's not actually like, they're not gonna work completely free on the game out of the kindness of their hearts. Like there has to be money involved. Let's be real. You can't be mad at them for like getting paid to make the game. Yeah, you can't really sell all this gold. How's my warehouses doing? I threw away 2 iron. All right. I haven't thrown away any extra gold or wine bottles as far as I can tell. I'm gonna refresh this. It's easier to tell. But yeah, my dragon can't really keep up with everything. Maybe I'll slow down my gold. Yeah, I'll slow down my gold production a little bit on purpose. Where am I gonna make the steel? Right here? And nah, well, yeah, I'll make it work. Somehow I'll make it work right there. This over here is mostly salt fields, so I'm just putting my crane bots here for now. Yeah, disconnects are annoying. Europe, they literally made millions and millions. It's true, they made millions. Very true. You would think the entire game is funded. I would make a joke there, B-Rob, but I don't want to get banned. What could have happened to the millions? AKC, he says, do understand there are different teams, work in different areas of the game. Yeah, hard team, dev team. Yeah. Martin, is UFO skin useful? I mean, it's supposed to be useful. It is useful in some situations. Like if the trade time was 2 minutes, then yes, it would definitely be useful, right? But if the trade time's 30 seconds or less, not really. I mean, it still can be, but like not by a huge amount. Roger, I just get mad at them for making the game incorrectly. B-Rob, yeah, issue for me is transparency. They crap poverty, but we can do math, and unless they pay the dev 7 figures a year, they just mismanage the NFTs. Yeah, 7 figures a year. Imagine that. The millions flew away, say, as low stakes slots. Pretty much. Rich V jet feels very expensive. I'm sure it is. There, we got this build. Start making steel. Seems like I still have storage, so that's fine. Almost 1,000 wine bottles. Benji, send me a DM with what you want to say. I'll say it. Don't care they ban me. Nah, I think they got the idea of what I was trying to say. I think they know. That's cool. I hope for the best for this game. That's pretty much it, right? Well, the beehives can wait. Yeah, the beehives can wait. I'm trying to think of what I can do right now. I know I'm still gathering cash from the wine bottles, from the gold. I'm kind of full on lumber and wood though, so I can build more stuff. Like, I guess I could build more loggers. I'm making steel for the nuke. Let me just build these. So what's going on here? Need energy. That's right. No, I can't move this. He's just gonna have to collect energy. Yeah. It's not the best setup. But like, I only need to make 5 steel. I'll take my time. I'll be patient there. How many loggers? 7 loggers, I think. Yeah. I think that's it. I can build the tractors, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna move this stuff over. All right. We got gas done. All right. Nice. Hasn't even been an hour yet. Try to delete what you said, Martin. Oh yeah, B-Rob is part of the band team. That's right. Planet Bob says, I noticed your disconnects actually reconnect after a while. Might never do. Huh. That's, yeah, that usually is what happens. I get disconnected and then it reconnects after a while. If you're never getting connected again, like, that is a problem, right? You're just reconnected after the internet went out? That doesn't make sense. B-Rob's in the top of the ban list. Right. I'm not making as much gold, so it's kind of like going lower, which is good. Almost 2,000 gold per hour, almost 1,000 wine bottles per hour. See, 1,000 wine bottles. It's 12.8 mil per hour plus 5% plus 15%. That's it's about 15 million cash in an hour. And then like 1,900 gold, that's like another 10 million cash, I think. Like 25 million cash per hour. I'm gonna have to do the whole cash rush for like a whole hour to be able to afford my finished build. Let's see, where am I at right now? 7th place. All right, nice. Damn, Seawolf somehow is first place. Nobody sold boom canes yet, but you know, that's cool. I guess I'm not, well, no, yeah, I'm kind of off. Yeah, not that close. Okay, I made 1 steel. It's cool. I guess I could keep scaling up the wine bottle rush. Robbie, I get the spinning globe. When it went out and the internet came back on the game, started going again, I was surprised. It must have saved like right before the internet went out or something. But like I haven't really tried it, but if you were to launch the game right and then your internet went out, and let's say you were playing on like a laptop or something, so it wouldn't turn off, right? Okay, hold on, that's not a good example. Okay, let's say you launched the game, your internet went off, the game was still running, but you got disconnected, right? You could keep playing, and then when your internet comes back on, it would reconnect eventually, right? So all that progress you did while your internet was off eventually saved, right? Hopefully that makes sense. I'm trying to go somewhere there. Like you lose your internet, but you keep playing the game because it's on it. It's already loaded. Because I've never been through that situation. Usually if my internet goes out, it's because my power went out. So since I'm on a PC, it'll just turn off. I don't have any like backup energy generator system or anything for this. Martin, then why did they cancel the whole game back then? Was it scene server really was shut off? That was the oopsie moment, right? What do you mean they canceled the whole game, Martin? Benji, yeah, but if it's not reconnected, you will lose progression. That's right. Yeah. Assuming it was to reconnect, then your progress would save. It would probably be like a bad gamble. Like imagine you worked on your town like 5 hours, then the internet came back on, but it just never reconnected again, you know? I guess that would suck, right? Bakari, my game never reconnects when the internet comes back. Eventually I get a spinning globe with yellow flashing disconnect symbol. Maybe if it's disconnected for too long, then it just kicks you out. That might make sense. Planet Bob AWS, where the game servers were hosted, went down globally. Okay. That was during the oopsie situation, huh? Okay, that's what he meant. That's right. Martin says when we played and you were almost done, many were angry. Okay, yeah. I see what you mean. Farmers, no, I got disconnected today and they let me keep playing. When I reconnected, I lost so many buildings. Okay. Then that pretty much makes me believe that if you're disconnected for too long, it's just not going to reconnect back. $43, $22. I guess I can make the beehives. I'm not really doing anything with this space. This is where the beehives are supposed to go. I'm gonna have to figure out how to rotate them because I don't remember. This one's gonna be facing this way because there's a road right next to it. Okay. So the bees are facing me, so that means the front entrance is to the left. So right here, bees are facing me. That means the front entrance is to the left, right here. So this is the front entrance. It's the way I remember it. So I want the front entrance to be like this one. They gotta all be like that. I think. Maybe not these. Okay, yeah, like these, I'll leave them like that. Front entrance is to the left. Well, does it really matter? Damn, I should have taken a picture of how I had them. Is it gonna completely throw off my glue rate? I already know. I'm gonna leave them as is for now. Farmers, let me disconnect and play for over an hour. Ouch. And then you lost all your progress, huh? Bugari, my internet service provider, disconnects just about every night. Presumably, they reboot all the routers. That sucks, though. Martin tried to stop before. Was I already addicted to this, or was it your fault? I don't know, Martin. I mean, I'm not gonna force you guys to play this game, right? Play this game if you want to play this game. B-Rob, I like to put the entrance on the side. Seems to work the best for me with those dang bees. Well, I have to think about how my beekeepers approach the beehives. Because I think they approach them from this side right here. I think that's how it's going to work. They go to these roads, because I know I'm going to have like my warehouse and pantry right next to these roads. So this is the main side they approach from. So they'll walk through here. So like these are fine, but like these I'll probably have to rotate so that the front entrance is like this. There we go. I'm gonna try to be patient, stop making glass factories. I should be good here. I know I got rid of 2 green forges. I'm gonna try adding them back. Just have to pay attention to my storage, make sure it doesn't jam up. Okay, in the meantime, I'll build the fabric plants, at least 3 of them. Actually, I have 2 NFTs for them. Let me just build 2 of them. The other 2 I have NFTs. Let me make sure. Yep, there they are. If only it was 5 seconds, Martin. Gotta be more patient than that. I can put down my haunted mazes. So zone 3 is going to be for the passive salty, for the salt fields. Zone 1 gives me 3 passive nectar, but it doubles to 6 once I have all the zones placed. Zone 4 is 1 passive nectar, but it'll double to 2. And zone 2 is the passive clay. Actually, I have these backwards. Whoops. I have zone 1 and zone 4 backwards. So zone 4 goes up there. Zone 1 actually goes here. That way I can have the honeycombs here. That's right. Making my 3rd steel. Let me do the Wizard's Workshop. It's expensive. Oh yeah, the Zeely rewards. Actually, let me check Zeely. I don't really pay too much attention to Zeely, which is weird because like I'm a content creator. So like I have an advantage there. If you have no issue with, if you have no idea what Zeely is, it's this thing they, this community thing. Common Ground World made one here. You pretty much complete missions and gain XP. And the top people in the leaderboards would get like a free NFT every month. They said top 30 for the end of December are gonna get a free rare arcane earrings, I believe that's what they said. Yeah, they had announced that on Twitter, or formerly known as Twitter. So I think they're gonna give me rare arcane earrings. Same thing goes for anybody in the top 30 on Zeely. I don't need rare arcane earrings, so I'm probably just gonna have them set aside for a giveaway. I actually gave away 3 of them for Christmas. So there we go, that'll be another one. Well, I could sell it, but like it's might as well just give it away at some point. You're out. Nobody outside of Townstar knows Zeely. I don't know what to say to that. Most people don't know about Zeely though. Yeah, like what the heck is that? Steel, all right. Pretty good progress so far. Little over an hour in. Nobody sold boom canes yet. Roger, Zeely is a good concept, but I just don't have time for rat races on Everwind. Yeah. Zeely is like pretty much just like go like this post and comment something good and we'll give you points. That's pretty much what it is. It's a referral system. Or like go make a video and show us and tag Gala Games and we'll give you points. And if I remember to do that, then like, yeah, I'll get points from doing that. I think I shared the last video and they didn't even give me points for it. Maybe they're on vacation or something, I don't know. I know Ninja Surprise is in charge of Zeely. Martin, when they spoke in discussion, I checked it out, but it sounds like extra work and not sure I want that. Yeah, it's extra work. That's why I don't really bother with it. B-Rob, although I suspect being on Zeely will be part of the white paper with the like and share for dirt. They did mention something about a referral program as one of the ways to earn in Common Ground World. Which I guess for the most part is good, but that only really helps out people who I guess are like me, content creators, right? That refer people to the game. So I don't know what to think about that. I still think most of the rewards are going to come from the competitions though. That would probably just be like a tiny piece of rewards. What else can I build here? I can do some of the Master Wizards. There. I need to make sure I have enough money for the nuke, because I do want to build that right away. Bukari, jinxed myself, lost power here about 10 minutes ago. Oh, yikes. Back up on batteries now, but not sure for how long. Oof. How does your backup on batteries work? Like, do you have a backup generator for your PC or something? Because I thought about getting something like that, especially during the summer. Like, I don't know if you guys were around or remember, like, I had a bunch of issues with my power going out. And I know it happened on stream like twice. That was annoying. While I was doing the competition as well, right? So I haven't had that happen anymore. I think it was just during the summer because there's energy consumption issues or something. But at some point I thought about like getting like a backup generator just for the PC or whenever that did happen. I never ended up getting one though. Right. These will make the glue once I get to that point. And these will make mystic matter. I need 1 more steel, and then I need to have 3 or 5 extra iron. Which I think I'm almost set. I need like 2 more iron, I think. Carl Z, laptop plus Wi-Fi from home from the phone is my backup. That is a good idea. I don't have the hotspot though. I can't do that. But it is a good idea. Martin, seen they want green. They overload the network that is old, so I see way often they get power outs. But governments, so a few months ago, ignored it and seen they all want green. I think I need 1 more iron. Okay, yeah, I think I should be set with that. I'll make this one just in case. Farmer's Commander, use your phone hotspot. I don't have a hotspot. For some, well, yeah, I don't think I got the hotspot plan. Yeah, I don't think I do. Yeah, all phones have hotspot? Oh, okay. It's been a while since I checked then. Martin, new government does not know how to update power network. Solar power, no, can't handle it. Farmer's Commander, 2 weeks ago, internet went out for 2 days. Yikes, what'd you do those 2 days? Smiling Monster, what's up? Welcome. How are you doing, Smiling? Smiling, do you still do the competitions? Do you do you play Common Ground World? I don't even remember. I know sometimes you would do the builds that I share, right? Okay, let's see. I can make 3 of the North Pole Creation Labs. Actually, they're not expensive. I forgot. These are not that expensive. Take that off. Right. Yep, I'll pretty much build them all. And I also have a tractor over here. Cool. And I almost have my 5th piece of steel. Good man, chilling. I don't anymore, but yeah, I did use your vids. Okay, yeah. Kari, back up yet again. Awesome. Okay, cool. I reconnected. Martin, internet down. Finds out there are people when you go out the door. What do y'all think about Boom Canes? Is it a hard competition? Meta? Whatever? Is it hard or easy? Like, I think it's in the middle. It's not really that hard. Maybe it's just me. Smiling, I got a few blueprints near Mayhem. Then after that, I was like, I'm good on Common Ground World. For sure. Yeah. Ooh, but are you going to play it again come the next Mayhem? If they happen to make another one? Which I assume they would. Where's my 5th? Oh, there it is. My 5th piece of steel. Boom, there we go. I can stop with that. Let me make the nuke before I decide to delete the steel mill. So nuke's gonna go right here. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Yeah. Oh. Hard to balance Boomcane, says Bukari. I mean, yeah, I guess so. But I mean, you could say the same about like decorated cakes, no? I think decorated cakes are actually harder. B-Rob, it's medium. For me, it's the honey and honeycombs. That's always difficult to balance. That is where I have the biggest issue as well, but I mean, that I have like NFTs help me out with limestone, so like, there we go. Martin, I thought it was hard, but a few nights ago, I heard many were very good at it. And it was you mean like with the fireworks? Perps, I don't really like, I don't think it is really hard to build, but that honeycomb balance, okay. Seems like people just don't like the honeycomb balance. Or like that's the main issue. Wazir, I didn't try last time. I'm only trying this time because I'm trying to be a dedicated player. All right. Smiling, yeah, I try and play all the games. Mayhem, waiting on Dawn of Fire and Last Expedition rewards. No word on those. Pretty sure I met the criteria. Was there a Dawn of Fire playtest or something? Because if there was, I had no idea. I know there's a bunch of Last Expedition playtests. I've yet to play Last Expedition yet. Mostly because I'm not very interested in playing it. I think at some point I'll check it out, right? I'll give it a shot. I gave Spider Tanks a shot one day. And that was the only day I ever played it. But you know, it's cool. There'll be a point where there's just so many games we don't have to play them all, just the ones we're interested in. Okay, so the nuclear power did build. I can get rid of these. I don't need this anymore. These are tractors? Yeah. Tractors. Don't need those. And I can work on the pottery shops. Maybe like another half hour, maybe like another hour actually before I finish all this. Half hour to an hour. I need a... Yeah, I need to move that warehouse. Rachel, yeah, me too, honey and honeycomb. I'm so sick of making glue. We've been making it for like the past month, haven't we? That's what it feels like. I'm sure anybody who owns the Haunted Maze Zone NFTs, they're super happy right now. Like, this is their time to shine with these glue-related metas. Smiley, not a playtest, but if you did most of the Mayhem stuff, you had a chance to get NFTs, check Discord. Whispering Twin Sword. Oh, I have seen the last expedition. What is that? Like a charm? I did see that before. I didn't know about the Dawn of Fire Zord NFT thing. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and turn these on, boom canes, even though I'm not ready to make them yet. This is magic powder, magic powder. Yeah, magic powder. Am I ready to transition though? I don't think so. Let's see. How many Master Wizards do I need? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And each one is about 1.1 mil. So I need 6.6 million. Need a couple pottery shops. I have almost all of the money I need. Almost. I can start making them like one by one, the Master Wizards. So like this one. Yeah, I'll start making that one. Master Wizard. I'm gonna move the Diamond Warehouse over as soon as I sell a batch of gold. Oh. Okay. And I'll start making some of the pumpkin patches. Smiling, not big on last expedition, but I'm a huge fan of Superior. Trying to sell my legendary brine storage to buy an epic nomad. I've also yet to play Superior, surprisingly. All this time, right? I haven't checked it out. And I think I can play it because on one of the gold mystery boxes that we got, I got a Superior NFT from those. I can't even remember which one. Let me see which one it was. It was uncommon Murmur Prime number 5. Yeah, but I've yet to check out the game. Blasphemy, I know, right? How dare I not check out Superior and play Common Ground World instead? That's crazy. That's unheard of. Gotta move this down. Kind of reminds me of Call of Duty Zombies, which I used to play a lot back in the day. Not exactly the same thing though. Right, I need to make a pond over here. We'll play Superior together, dubs for a Superior experience. Yeah, that should be a stream, honestly. It's gonna be a big old surprise to everyone whether I'm good or not at that game. I have no idea. I used to be so good at Call of Duty Zombies, but it's been a long time since I played that game. Been a while since they have released a good Call of Duty game, in my opinion. Fear of Zombies on World at War 1. I used to play every day for hours. Actually, I didn't start playing well, at least the Call of Duty Zombies games since when Black Ops 2 came out. Yeah. This is when I first found out about it and I started playing it a whole lot. And I played pretty much every single one up until Vanguard came out. That's basically when I gave up on it, because I think that's when a lot of people gave up on Call of Duty and Call of Duty Zombies, because Vanguard was trash. And the one that came out just recently, I forgot the name of the Call of Duty that came out. I don't even pay attention to it, but it also had a zombies mode and it didn't look very good. I don't think people were too happy with it either. What was it called? It was a remake of Modern Warfare, I think. Martin, I tried Superior, bought cheap ticket and the gold gun and some power card. Desktop barely could handle it and take too much keyboard work. Yeah, I'm sure. It's got to be a fast-paced game, I'm sure. Right. So I am making pumpkins. That's fine. I could probably start making brine also. Yeah, I can start making magic powder. I think so. Oh, I have my earring there. Okay. That's right. Let's place down the ones we can place down. Almost done. Maybe like another half hour. My Valentine's stand goes right here. Okay, I'll get rid of the warehouse. I'm not gonna need to make strawberries because I got the Valentine's stand, which is awesome. So pretty soon I'm gonna start making magic powder. Post almost all my money. I still need to Wizards Workshops right here. 2 more tractors. Yeah, a couple million more cash and I should be set. Smiling, it's only fast paced if you do the competitions. Play normal mode is pretty chill. So you get paired with us with the speedrunners and you're like, what the fuck is going on? I believe that, yeah. Martin, fuel's done, busy setting up candy canes now. Cool, doing good enough. Sweet. Bukari taking 3 devices to play Common Ground World, monitor the live stream, and view my layout design running off 2 big lithium landscape equipment batteries. Oh, wow. Sounds like dedication, Pukari. Okay, magic powders, yep. I need mystic matter and candy canes. I'll get to those eventually. Now you're probably wondering how I'm gonna make candy canes. Like, how's my candy cane production gonna work? Where's my peppermint? Where's my candy shops? Where's my windmills? Where's my sugarcane, right? Like, I got almost no space left. It's gonna be crazy trying to fit all that in here. You're gonna be shocked. I'm almost out of money. In about 5 minutes, I'm gonna run out of money. Stands and NFTs? Yeah, sounds about right, Martin. That's what's gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Bakari, gotta finish my rush at least before my batteries run down. Oh, yeah. Then you could just run offline mode at the very least. Mint stand and whatever. we know you by now. Okay, alright. You know what's gonna happen, Martin. I'm sure the balance here is gonna be off anyways. Got my cotton storage, gonna start making cotton yarn. I need some cotton fields. Uh, Whoops, wrong one. Silica. Okay, I think I can get rid of my gold rush now. Yeah, that's a lot of magic powder. Can I sell a stack of it? Yeah. No. I'll wait. Get rid of all these. Right. We're almost 2 hours in. I think I can finish this in like 15 minutes. I'm gonna start transitioning to boom canes. So all of these pottery shops have passive energy, water drums, and clay. Oh, these have dirty from the glass factories. These aren't gonna stay. I'm making honey and honeycombs. That's gonna let me make glue. These have passive clay lumps. Am I making glue yet or no? Doesn't seem like it. No, because I still need honey. That's right. I wasn't making enough bowls to make the honey. That'll be fixed eventually. After I sell this next batch of wine bottles, I think I'm gonna get rid of the wine bottle rush. Hopefully I don't run out of cash. JJ, what's up? Happy New Year's. How are you doing, JJ? Have you started to sell boom canes yet? Some people have. Okay, O-Town hasn't sold any yet. Alright. Hopefully he catches up. Because I know his production rate's gonna be way better than mine. How's your boom cane design looking like, JJ, for this competition? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all this. He says, good, woke up late. 56 minutes late. Oof, okay. I was almost late too, but I was like 30 seconds late, but that's like nothing, right? Got my rush done in 30 minutes, just waiting on cash now. All right. Yeah, I think I'm just about to finish my design. I have everything except for the candy canes portion. I've saved that for the very end. So I put down my haunted porch because it makes pumpkins. I think I got out my pumpkin patches. I haven't finished with my salt fields, but I'll, you know, those are easy to put down. I think I have all the other buildings placed down. Yeah, so I just need to do mostly candy cane production. So here's how I'm gonna do that. First, the sugar. I did once again borrow the beacon of light. Thank you. You know who you are. For lending me the beacon of light once again, because it is going to help out a lot here. And I'm just going to need to make a couple of windmills. These windmills will be on a green craft timer, or fastest craft timer, because of the beacon of light, because it eliminates the shade. And have 6 windmills like so. And I will have full passive sugarcane because of the 2 Christmas sugarcane stands I own. So that's going to cover all the sugar production that I need. These are the other 2 fabric plants that I needed for this. They're going to be rotated like that. They're going to get caught in from here. These are all going to be making sugar. And they're going to be facing like this. So they're pretty much just waiting on wood. Yeah, and as soon as they have the wood, they'll start making sugar. They'll deposit the sugar right there. And now I need candy cane production. So I'm also borrowing Legendary Lolly and Pop Shop. So I'm going to use that right here. Facing like that. Going to make candy canes very fast. And since I'm not going to be making peppermint fields, I'm going to be using the gingerbread house for that. It's going to give passive peppermint. And it's also going to reduce the craft time of the candy, the pop shop, you know, the candy canes. Yeah. So I'm going to be making all the candy canes I need from just one candy shop, basically. Okay, so with all that placed, I should be making candy canes, mystic matter, and magic powder. The mystic matter is kind of slow right now because I'm not making the honey that I need to make. And that's because I just need to do these last couple of things. I don't think I need any more energy. Hope not. Well, let me turn off the nuke, right? I can just easily make energy with the nuke. Oh, damn. Where did that energy go? Right here. Let me go ahead and just flush that. That's fine. I have a wine bottle somewhere. Where's the wine bottle at? Yeah, I'll flush that too. So it's all good. I think I need one more beekeeper house and that's it. So I get rid of the woodshed. Gonna move it over here. Build the beekeeper house there. Temporarily turn these off. Right. While I wait for that to build, let me turn on what I need to turn on here. Surprisingly, I haven't turned these on. Graded ceramics. Garment specialist. Oh yeah, I forgot about greasy wheels. It's too late for that. I think that's it. Yeah, I keep forgetting to turn on greasy wheels for the... Okay, cool. For the iron production for the steel mill. Power's back on, sweet. Planet Bob, oh, Master Wizard has a new 3D model. Oh, I forgot, I had 2 Master Wizard NFCs. I didn't even have to build 2 of these. I wonder if that'll screw up my rates. If it does, I'll just replace them. I probably should replace them, though. I totally forgot about that, wow. They did make them smaller, though, you're right. Well, seems like it. A little smaller. I don't think I need the Christmas tree anymore. Yeah, I'll take off the crane bot. I think that's it. Like, I need to place down some NFTs, but I think that's it. Spookies. And the entrance is offset, yeah. B-Rob, because you never need greasy for in-game. Yeah, that's why. I forget about it. It's like, I don't even need it. Okay, so I'm putting down the spookies because it makes the weavers faster, it makes the beekeepers faster if I place them all down. It reduces the craft time of the candy shop a little more. So now this makes candy canes every 7 seconds. It's incredible. I think that's all it does. It makes the chocolate shops faster too, but I'm not using those. I'm gonna go ahead and reset this. I have a bunch of pumpkins. Let's just flush them. It's fine. Just flush the pumpkins. I have a bunch of honeycomb. Hopefully this glue ratio fixes itself. Am I even making... Okay, I'm making mystic matter, which means I should be making boom canes now. Am I... Yeah, I am making boom canes. Okay. Almost 2 hours in. I think I'm done. We're gonna have to see if the production rate settles. I can't remember if I actually rotated these on my actual design. I mean, maybe I did. I don't remember. We'll see. See if this does anything. Yeah, I think like that. Make sure all of this is on. This aquifer is here just to provide a water drum to this. JJ, what rate are you aiming for? I am aiming for 165 per hour, because that's what I was doing in my practice run. I think this should be done. The only thing that might screw me over... Okay, yeah, the glue production as well, that might screw me over. But, so I have 2 Master Wizard NFTs. I think these walk faster. I believe so. Does it actually say here? It does walk faster. So I should probably get rid of this one and replace them for the NFT versions. That way they will walk to the silo faster and get everything they need to make the boom games. I don't know if that's going to be an issue or not. But what, should I just go ahead and replace them? Because like originally in my practice design, both of these were the NFTs. But seeing as these are farther away from the storage, it makes more sense for both of these to be the NFT versions. Yeah, but other than that, I just need to make sure the glue rate's actually working. Kuro, I'm making 2,500 gold per hour. We'll let it for a couple hours before I build. Oh, for sure. Couple hours. I mean, how much money do you need, Kuro? Oh, whoop. Auto sell boom canes. Sugar shouldn't be overproducing, so maybe I'm not... Was I supposed to rotate my storage? Actually, yeah. I think I'm supposed to rotate my storehouse like this. I think so. I don't even remember. We'll see. Rotate my storehouse like that. I need to take a picture of like my actual build instead of relying on the visualizer. Like I practice this, I just don't remember the layout of everything. Perhaps I'm at the exact same spot as Kuro. Ah, okay. Whoa. Okay. I have to wait until I have 40 mil. Says Hertz. Uh, 30? Cotton should not be overproducing, but just in case, I'll put it at 25. Nah, yeah, 30. Most of this I can put at 30 because I have enough storage for it. 27 or 30. I'll put this at 35. I don't have to auto sell lumber. I should actually be overproducing lumber. We'll see if that's actually the case. Okay, I think everything's on auto sell. $152. That looks fine. Yeah, I'll keep it running. By the time I get home, I'll have 100 mil. Sounds good. Sounds like a lot of money, more than what you need probably. Girl, my build costs 55 mil. But we'll start before, of course, right? Oh, you only made 82 per hour in the test one. Alright. Seems like a really good rate, though. Like, what is the average? I heard people making 50 or 60 per hour with a couple NFTs. My no NFT required build did 45, and I thought that was really good. I was trying to aim for, like, 40. I almost finished my frappuccino, but it's pretty much melted now. Oh, you keep disconnecting? I mean, that keeps happening to people. Don't know why. Alright. Assuming this works, I'll probably chill here for about half an hour. Really, as long as it does 150 per hour, like, don't really bother. It should... If everything works fine, it should do 165 per hour. If I notice that it's not making enough boom canes or magic powder specifically, it's because I need to replace both of these with the NFT Master Wizard Tower. Pumpkins. Yeah, it's just pumpkin and brine. I'm pretty sure I need to replace them with the NFT version though. Yeah, because if I have too many pumpkins and too many brine, that means I don't have enough Master Wizards. Definitely what it means. Or my Master Wizards just aren't fast enough. So I'll try to pay attention to that. Yeah, but I'll change them out. I'm just trying to see if it actually does make a difference. Let's pay attention to the brine and the pumpkins. Carl Zed, I got your no NFT build up to like 50 with one Hank Jr. Awesome. What exactly did you change? Because it was overproducing lumber. Lumber wasn't an issue. I mean, you could have gotten rid of trees and put in more pumpkin patches and salt fields, maybe, right? Because I know it was doing enough candy canes to potentially hit almost 50 per hour. Yeah. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think it just needed more pumpkins and salt fields. So if you were to reduce the amount of trees there and have more space for the pumpkins and salt fields, and yeah, you could push the rate even higher. In that case, Hatch Hang Jr. would help out because you would need less trees because you'd have a higher wood production. The glue rate's looking pretty good. It's doing 180. As long as it's doing more than 165, that's fine. Seems like lumber is overproducing, as it should be. I'd rather it overproduce than not produce enough, right? Candy cane rate doesn't make sense. It's too high. It should be like 190 candy canes. So yeah, okay. Candy cane rate is good. I think it was overproducing because I started the sugar production first, and like 3 minutes later I started candy canes. Bowls is good. Potting yarn is good. It just has to be over 165 really. Yeah, Mystic Matter's 170. That yeah. Magic powder is the bottleneck. So 820 magic powder is enough for 164 boom canes. That's about right. Carl's add more salt, less trees. 1 extra strawberry, lost the bottom silo. Oh, okay. You took away the bottom silo. That's interesting. I thought it would have helped with the brine production. That's enough pumpkins for 170 boom cane per hour. And I'm trying to think how much brine for 170. Yeah, you know what? I might actually be able to make 170, and that might just be because I decided to rotate these. And maybe I didn't rotate them in my practice build. Potentially. Wow, this is going to be better than my practice build, I think. If it's going to do more than 165. Right. So after staring at it for like 10 minutes, yeah, I'm going to get rid of this and replace them for the NFT versions because they're faster. they move faster. The glue rate actually makes sense, so it's good to see. I think it's doing pretty good. I said I was going to go back to the common ground mode just to sell my wine bottles and stuff. I almost finished selling them though. Nah, screw it. I changed my mind. I'm just going to stay here. I'll sell them some other day. It's not that important. Rob added 1 tree to my build, so I'm hoping it equals a bit more lumber and not wood in the lumber yard. Are you ending up with wood in your lumber yard, or what do you mean? Because you probably shouldn't be. Oh, how am I doing in the leaderboard? I haven't even checked. 6th place, alright. Somehow beating O-Town, but he's gonna pass me up pretty quickly. No free lunch. Passing me up by a sale. It's awesome being up here. For the time being, at least. I think I am gonna settle in top 25. Not top 10. This design was fun to make. I didn't have like a headache or anything making it. Same thing goes for the no NFT build. It didn't feel that hard to do it. Fear of, no, not now, but with one more tree, I'm hoping it doesn't wind up in there. Otherwise, the windmills start walking all the way over there. Just one more lumber for the bee so I can hit 75. That's right. Yeah, you don't want to overproduce wood, because then your windmills are going to have to walk over there. You want to... Like, overproducing lumber is fine. That's what I did in my no NFT build. But you also want to make sure you have enough wood for your loggers to take to the windmills to make sugar. It's a little tricky to balance it out because it is possible to overproduce lumber and not produce enough wood if you have too many lumber mills. Michael M, have the previous competition reward been distributed? Not yet. I can take a quick look right now, unless they got distributed in the past 2 hours. Nope. No distribution yet. Bakari 38th on the leaderboard. Gotta love Jam. Nice. I've yet to try a Jam Rush. Like, I'm borrowing the beacon, so I could do like a pretty good Jam Rush with that alone. I just haven't tried. I tested out a Milk Rush the other week, and it did very well. I just didn't do it in this competition, right? Because wine bottles made me more money anyways. But like, if there's ever a cash boost with milk, I'm definitely going to do that Milk Rush. I should test out the Jam Rush just for fun, even if it is with the Beacon of Light, which I'm not gonna have forever. No free lunch, what's up? Damn, you're done, great job. Need about 3 to 4 mil more. Yep, I am finished. I thought you would have been done by now. I mean, seems like you're doing really good. What is your production rates, if you don't mind me asking? No free lunch. I don't know how yours compares to O-Town's. I'm not gonna share O-Town's production rate because I don't want to I want the top people to know his production rate, basically. Nope. Feel free like sharing, you know, you don't have to tell me your production rate. Only if you want to. Wajer, Michael M, did you place high in last competition? Ah, okay. Last minute adjustments. Bukari doing Jam. Milk and Ice Rush. Milk is a no-brainer with 3 Nourish Barns. Oh, Bukari, did I show you the Milk Rush that I did? Can't remember where I shared it. I think I can do... Yeah, it was 1,240 milk per hour that I can do with my milk rush. Full passive feed. No free lunch, not going to be top 10 this week. Hoping for top 25. 90 per hour. Should hit 150. Alright, cool. Damn, am I really doing 170? That's crazy. So in my practice run, I was doing 165. The thing that could have helped me out was just rotating these pumpkin patches. That alone might have actually boosted me to 170. We'll know for sure later this evening. Like, as always, like later in the evening, I'll share my production rate on the Discord just to give an update of how it's actually doing. But it kind of does seem like, based on the pumpkin rate and the brine rate, it should hit 170 per hour instead of 165. That is if I can make enough magic powder. Because like it is possible that I don't have enough at Master Wizards. But I can't really like make another Master Wizard here because I need all these other buildings. Like I can't get rid of a tractor or else I'm not gonna have the brine and pumpkin rate that I do now. I can't get rid of a beekeeper house because that's just gonna throw off my honey and honeycomb rate. I can't get rid of this because then I'm not gonna have enough ceramic bowls. Well, it would be too tight. Like it would be too hard to get the glue rate that I need if I get rid of one of these. It's not gonna be balanced. Yeah, pretty much I don't think I can move anything or get rid of anything, you know. Like it's as balanced as I could make it. I'm actually proud of this build. I think it came out very good. Like I actually had time to practice this weekend. And this was my first design, believe it or not. I usually just make one design whenever I practice for the competition. Sometimes I'll make two designs, like for the rocking horse. If the first design just comes out way too horrible. Maybe not horrible, just not good enough. Bukari, I don't remember your milk rush. I'm doing 325 milk with no feed, just passive feed. Where did I even share my milk rush? Oh, I shared it in the supporter channel. I don't remember if I shared it with the guild, but I know I didn't share it with everyone. I'll show you guys at one point. You're just gonna have to wait if you haven't seen the milk rush. I hope to use it soon though. The milk rush setup that I have, like there's got to be a competition pretty soon that's gonna need milk. I do suspect it will be soon, especially with the leak they shared with the coffee beans. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be coffee or frappuccino meta pretty soon. I talked about that the other week. No free lunch, bright winds helping me lots in this build. Yeah, I would think so. This beacon of light is the only reason it's possible for me to make this design. Yeah, otherwise my sugar production would have taken up way more space. Well, I guess same thing for the legendary Lolly and Pop Shop, because both of these NFTs I'm borrowing. So they're helping me out. They're saving me a lot of space here. Like imagine I had a pumpkin stand, all the space I would save. More than this, I would be saving, I would need less tractors and less wizard tower. Well, maybe more because I'd be producing more. But it definitely would help my production rate. That's what I'm trying to get at. Even the fireworks towers would help my production rate, but I just don't think that's an NFT that you would use very often, so I don't think it's worthwhile to have. Homeboy, hey Dub, I think you shared in Common Ground World discussion. Oh yeah, I probably did share it. That's right. I don't remember. Somebody said it made around 1200 milk per hour. Yes, it does make 1200 milk per hour. It's a 5 nourish barn setup with 4 milk barns or 4 fancy barns. That's what I used. Depending on the ATV layout, I did get it to do 1240 milk per hour. Yeah, 1240 milk per hour. Full passive feed, full passive water. So it was basically, you convert wood to milk. That's basically what it did. Martin disconnected again. Wonder why that happens. We have no idea, Martin. It just keeps happening. Half an hour of the production monitor running, and it seems to do 170 per hour. I'm very happy to see that. Better than my practice design. Still, I think it is still top 25, not top. That's what I think. But we'll see. Take your guess on what my position's going to be in the end. No free lunch. Sold my Pokken stand some time ago as I never used it. And then boom, a competition that would have been great on. That's the way it goes. Yeah. I feel like the corrupted stands, they came out in March of 2023, right? They haven't really been that useful up until recently. Just about all of them? Which ones haven't actually? For sure, peppermint, pumpkin, limestone, chromium, and silica sands have been a huge help the past 1 or 2 months. Like all these competitions recently, I've been using these mineral sands. They've been helping out so much. That's why I'm able to place so well the past 2 months. Cocoa stand also, because we did have that one chocolate pie competition. What are the other 3 stands? I don't even remember. Oh, the grape stands haven't been that useful. Not yet. If they do happen to do an apple cider competition, which I still think is going to happen at some point, that would use the peanut noir grape stand. Yeah, the grape stands haven't really been that useful, to be honest. Maybe they'll do a sangria meta pretty soon for the Cabernet. And then the other grapes... What are the other grapes? There's Pinot Noir, Cabernet, Chardonnay, right? Yeah, Chardonnay. I don't know what you would do with Chardonnay. I have no idea. That's probably the most useless stand so far. See when he says, very nice dub. Thank you. Smash Boom Bam. Hello. Do members of the channel get access to an advanced contest build? If so, at what membership level? Or do I just make that up in my head? So Smash Boom Bam. If I decide to make an upgraded version of a design, then channel members or supporters would get access to that immediately. And it would be available to the public near the last day of the competition. Now, I don't always make an upgraded design, and recently I really haven't been trying to make one, but that's if I make one. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. Not guaranteed, though. Keep in mind that all the build showcases I make, guys, is not guaranteed. I just do it because I want to help you guys out. I never guarantee that every single week there's going to be a build showcase. And if I know for sure that I'm not going to have time to make a build showcase, I will let y'all know. So yeah, it's just, it happens to be good that so far I've managed to deliver a build showcase all the time. JMR Chardonnay would be a pair with apple for the cider. Oh, I thought it was Pinot Noir. Did I get them confused? Let me Google it again. I think it's Pinot Noir, the one that you would use for apple cider. I think we had this discussion at some point. I don't remember. It's just me Googling recipes, honestly, so it could be completely wrong. You know, maybe it could be either or, but as far as I can tell, seems like you can use Pinot Noir to make apple cider or something. Apple cider Pinot Noir. I don't know. That's as far as I can tell off Google. You know how that goes. Just speculations. JMR, Pinot Noir is a dark color that wouldn't mix with cider, whereas the Cabernet mixes well to make the dark sangria. Well, I know we use Cabernet for sangria in the game already, and that seems like a good craft, like a good idea they made. So JMR, you're saying apple cider would use Chardonnay and not Pinot Noir? Apple cider is always a light color, therefore it has to be Chardonnay. Okay, it's one or the other. But then if you use Chardonnay to make apple cider, what would you use Pinot Noir for? I feel like they had to come up with a better version of the craft for each one. Like they already did it with Cabernet, using that to make sangria. Like that's a cool idea. I think apple cider would also be a cool idea. And then they would probably need one more. It just feels like the grape stands are not very useful, at least so far. Yep. I drank enough sugar today. It's time for water. Apple grape cider. I mean, you're already using the grapes to make the Pinot Noir or Chardonnay. JMR, actually, apple cider is the fermented byproduct of fermented apples. Doesn't even have to include any wine products. True, but you know, Common Ground World doesn't really have to make sense. Like, you know, we make ice blocks out of cold and water drums by a magician. You know, a magician makes them. We make fireworks out of strawberries and brine and pumpkins. And this mystical matter. You know, what even is mystic matter? What is the real life equivalent of Mystic Matter? No freelance, thanks for doing your builds. When I talk to a new player, I always recommend your channel to help them get started. I always check them out too. Always opportunities to learn new stuff. Of course, appreciate hearing that and glad you find them useful. And I'm glad they're able to help out new players as well. Yeah, there you go. Good point, huh? Wajir, there was some pasta dish with no flour. It was the risotto, I think. Yeah, that was a whole discussion. The risotto or lasagna? I'm over here searching up Italian restaurants. Risotto. Lasagna. Can't say I memorized the crafts, so let's look at the Town Store playbook. Risotto. Is that right? 7 white rice? Is that actually right? Is that a typo? Did it actually use 7 white rice? I don't remember that. No, maybe it did. 7 white rice, 2 cheese, 1 milk. Maybe it was the lasagna. Was it the risotto or the lasagna people were asking about? I think they said the lasagna didn't use flour. Lasagna, 2 cheese, 2 pasta sauce, 1 eggs. I think it was the lasagna. Well, the problem at the time was they you could only have 3 crafts per you know, 3 ingredients per craft, so they couldn't fit more than that. And then they updated it so there could be 4 crafts, 4 ingredients in 1 craft, sorry. And then recently they updated it so they could have 5 ingredients per craft. I don't know if we're gonna go above 5 ingredients, but that's where we got to so far. So they could go back and revise the crafting costs for that craft or other ones. Those steak slots, they put shrimp on pizza. They will probably use salt to make it. Okay. Martin, seeing again the disconnects. Gonna finish Cash Rush, shut off for fast forward. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I mean, I'll keep mine running just so I can see true stable rates. I mean, it's looking really good so far. Much better than anticipated. Bomb. Hello, Bomb. Risotto should have had 1 white wine instead of milk. White wine? Like rice wine? Is that what you meant? I remember some people saying rice wine was going to be a thing. Maybe it still will be. No. The connection issues. seems to be happening more often as of recently. I have no clue why. No free lunch, 100% white wine. Goes in the white sauce. Bomb says the only white wine in the game is Chardonnay, right? I suppose so. It says 172 boom gains per hour now. I don't know why. It's not really supposed to go above 170. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I mean, imagine your power went out while your game was disconnected. Like, you're gonna get a rollback. Scary. Alright, what guesses we have for next week's competition? Because hopefully Farmer Michelle will share something with us tomorrow. So we won't have to wait too long to find out. 'Cause I haven't seen any other leaks other than the coffee beans they shared. These coffee beans. You can't really see the whole thing. Oh, okay. For the coffee meta. Frappuccino meta, as I've been telling people. Do like the artwork on the fireworks NFT. The fireworks tower? Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, so does the Christmas tree, the snowman, the gingerbread houses. All the NFTs they released recently, I think they look really cool. I mean, that's not the main reason you should buy them. Like, you would want them for the utility so you can place higher in the competition, so you can earn more money. Wow, look at you can see the sugar on the little gummies. Looks really cool. They still got to work on the artwork, rework on a lot of buildings. Copy, but do you think it's coming next week? The leak said it's a work in progress of a future craft, so I think it's still like a couple weeks off, maybe in February. I have no idea what they could do after this. Like, I knew Boom Cane's competition was gonna come up. After this, I just don't know what they'll do. Maybe we'll go back to jewelry metas. We'll do the chains competition that got delayed months ago. Because, yeah, if you didn't know, the next jewelry competition was going to be, I think, gold and silver chains. And the gold chains was going to utilize the golden wire and golden jump rings. Because they're pretty much in the game, you just can't craft them yet. See, you can store them though. Yeah, I think it's still a ways off. No free lunch cake, so I can use the best enough to eat cake storage. That's the only competition you can really use storage. Oh gosh, freaking cake storage. I actually have a lot of storages here, look at that. Where even is the cake storage? Oh, there it is. My luxury cake storage, probably worth like $5 now. I don't know. It looks cool. Rachel loved my cake storage. That's good. How often do you actually use it though? Just in the cake competition, I'm guessing. Here's that roadmap I was talking about. It's like not like it's the rough draft of a roadmap. It's not even the actual roadmap. They've yet to release the real light paper, which apparently they're still working on, and that's going to have an actual roadmap for Common Ground World. This is like a rough idea. And you know how roadmaps are in Common Ground World. Maybe they get delayed again, who knows? Hope not. Their goal is Q1, create and join guilds. Leader will be able to place NFTs into the library for guildmates. I don't think the leader really earns anything from doing this. They're just helping out the guildmates. So my plan with that is to get Common Ground World node from somebody at a good enough price. I don't think people would overcharge for them, because like there's people who don't care about the game anymore and they just want to sell their nodes. And the people who own a node, they'll be able to make a guild within the game. So we have the dub guild, but seeing as each guild and game's only going to be able to fit a couple people. It's pretty much going to be separated into groups. Leader or owner of the node will be able to share their NFTs with the guildmates. So that's why I want to own a node. That way I'll be able to share NFTs, as I don't always use all the ones I have. And, you know, it'll help people out in our guild. And we'll have other people that will also share their NFTs, right? Like, maybe you'll be able to borrow some awesome NFTs, like the Beacon of Light, some stuff you've never had access before, in a safe way. You know, the Haunted Porch. I don't always use my Haunted Porch. I actually rarely use it. Honestly, like, even in this competition, if I could lend somebody the Haunted Porch safely, like, I would still do it if they were going to use the passive crude oil effect, because I'm not even using it for the passive crude oil. I'm just using it as a pumpkin patch. I had opened 5 corrupted packs at that time and had received 3 of those terrible storages. I do use 2 sugar storages that I got with it as well. I opened 5 and I got 4 storages. So seeing as you only got 3 storages, you must have gotten 2 stands, so I think you got really lucky there. If that's the case, Bomb, which stands did you get? You opened 5, you got 3 storages, you must have gotten 2 corrupted stands. Michael M, coffee meta around September, right before National Coffee Day. That's a long ways out. But I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Rachel, I like having designated storages, plus I bought it before I had the big storehouse and Supreme Storehouse. Ah, okay. The designated storehouses, storages are nice every once in a while. Like, having the designated cotton storage for me right here does help out a lot. Ives, I think there will be guild rewards through, so helping others should help you. Well, yeah. Like, I would lend people the NFTs, they do better in the competitions, then we would get more rewards, right? I think that's what you meant. No free lunch, daily rewards will need to come from somewhere. Do you think they will cut competition rewards? No, because since we're transitioning to a new token, I don't think they need to cut, like, competition rewards. Like, it's gonna be a new token anyways. Like, the value is just gonna be created out of the game, like it works for Eternal Paradox and the E-Time token. So I wouldn't really say they're gonna cut rewards out of the competition. They're just creating a new token with new value. No free lunch. So the roadmap will get dirt for quarter 2, but can't use it into quarter 3. Sounds bad. If they delay, very bad. Yeah, because they say the plan is we'll get dirt from the daily challenges, right? Yeah, that's what it says here. They had said that it should still be the case, but the competitions will continue to give out Gala until they come out with the new token. So yeah, the daily challenges can come out before the new token comes out, and they'll give out dirt. But the competition should still give out Gala up until the new token is created. That's the way I understood it. So once a new token is created, maybe at the end of 2024, who the heck knows, because they don't even know. That's when competitions won't give out Gala anymore. They will give out the new token. Daily challenges will give out the new token. And whatever dirt you had, it'll be converted to the new token, not in a one-in-one, not as a 1-to-1 ratio, but like depending on how much dirt is out there. Seems like if the new token doesn't come out by quarter 3 of 2024, then they will allow people to start using up the dirt to upgrade NFTs, at least for the upgradable NFTs, and probably for the research academy thing, the Common Ground Academy, you know, You're going to be able to use dirt on that to gain temporary buffs. I have no idea who's actually going to do that. I don't think I would ever do that. I would rather just collect the dirt until I can use it to permanently upgrade NFTs or buy something with it. Like, I assume for it, eventually we should be able to... Actually, I don't know if we'll be able to buy like exclusive NFTs that can only be purchased with the new token. But yeah, at the very least, purchase things that'll help us upgrade the NFTs. That's what it sounds like. Bomb, no, 3 cake, and 2 sugar, unfortunately. Oh, okay. So it was 5 storages. Oh, you... Okay. Oh, I see what you mean now. Alright. That sucks. I would have been pissed off if I opened 5 corrupted packs and they were all storages, to be honest. I remember doing that live stream, I was shaking. I'm like, what have I done? That was at the time 5 corrupted packs. It was $1,750 on a gamble to try to get a stand, which might have been crap. It turned out fine because it was a limestone stand, and that was basically one of the key moments that led to me having all the mineral sands. Because it opened up a path for me to, I don't know if that's the right words, but I basically got an opportunity to get all the stands, or at least the other 2 stands after that happened. And it happened pretty quick too. No way tiny, so the rewards in the competition will be dirt too. Eventually, yes. The tweets, Dub, are you disconnect? I mean, I hope not, because... What, is my ranking going up still, or no? What do you think? Actually, it's been a while. Look at that. I have 10 million points, but I've been disconnected quite a while, right? So I hope it reconnects soon. How long have I been disconnected to tweets? Do you know? Because I've sold 75 boom canes since I got disconnected. So... my build would have been done either way, so I guess it wouldn't have mattered. So if I am disconnected, I've been disconnected for about 20 minutes. So we'll see, Tatooine. I don't know. I'll wait a couple more minutes, and if it doesn't refresh, then I'll refresh it myself. But yeah, the competition rewards will eventually be the new token. Or dirt, as we're calling it now. I don't think dirt is what the new token's actually going to be called. Dirt is the placeholder for the new token right now. Martin, or you connect, or all is gone you made in that time. I hope not. It seems like it just disconnected, like... See, 10 million points, that means I sold 4 batches of boom canes, and right now it's saying 17.5 million points. So it's probably been disconnected for the past 20 or so minutes. Bomb, yes, I was terrible and haven't bought anything since. Well, yeah. That would probably be a good reason to stop buying stuff. I hated the corrupted packs. I still do. I think that was an awful idea. It was Mao's idea. I'm sorry, Mao, but I think that was an awful idea for the NFTs. I remember how pissed people are after that sale. And it actually did make some people a lot of money. They profited big time from that. The people who profited were the ones that bought it right away. Because the ones that bought it the first day, the team decided to give them all a free corrupted pack, and they announced that the corrupted luxury open pack, this thing right here, they decided that that was going to have utility, and this is one of the most useful general use NFTs. It's just not cheap. Like I tell you guys, Miranda skins, one of the best NFTs. The full set probably costs between $100 and $150. This thing, a full set, which is 10 of these, cost around $1,000 to $1,500, so it's 10 times more expensive than Miranda skins. Almost the same utility, but Miranda skins are still like the better way to go. So like only the top players have the 10 corrupted luxury packs. But yeah, they announced this would have utility and you would get one for each corrupted pack that you purchased. And yeah, if you purchase them the first day and you got another one for free, you would basically be guaranteed to make money. The thing is, we didn't know that. Nobody knew that. And also, you'd get the rare pottery shops. You could pretty much sell those and get your money back too. Despite all that, I still think it was one of the worst sales. Just the way it was handled at the time. It is interesting how some of those sales go though. To tweets, if I saw another batch of boom canes and it just doesn't reconnect me, I'm just gonna refresh it. Because at that point it would be like half an hour. The worst part was that I couldn't buy it right away because it wasn't available in my country. This also made me miss out on the bonus. One for each that you purchased. Yeah, that's right. And I remember at the time I was considering buying them. I'm like, yeah, I might buy some to try it out. I didn't buy them on the first day though. Yeah, so I missed out on that bonus. I missed out big time. I bought them like almost a week after they went on sale, and I had only bought 5 of them. And after I opened them, I was kind of like neutral. I'm like, okay, I think I broke even. I didn't even think I made profit. I think I just broke even because I got the limestone stand and 4 storages. I don't remember which storages I got, but yeah. And then that one competition with the sushi boats, I think. The one where there was a big incident and the top players got their towns nuked. And they ended up compensating them with a corrupted pack. I remember opening that, and I also got the energy storage from it. This one right here. Luxury energy storage. From that compensation package. Tatooine Snow, 3 more boom canes. It hasn't reconnected for a while. That is suspicious. I think my town's just dead. Oh, here goes another sale. I'm missing like half my points, it seems like. Did everyone disconnect or just me? Like this is a long disconnect. People having rollbacks. How much did the workshops cost? No, they were 1.1 mil. The North Pole Creation Labs were 350k though, or 375k. I guess leaderboard shows you a 10 mil too. Yeah, because it hasn't reconnected. Well, let's see how this works, guys. I have 16.3 mil cash. I have 20.1 mil points. 171 boom canes per hour. Let's see what happens. See if I don't get royally screwed over. No free lunch. I disconnected about the same time, but I got back after about 5 minutes. Farmer's Commander, it will last very long if you don't refresh it. Yep. I could go back here. Let me load this back, and then I'll load up the competition, right? Might as well. I've as recorded evidence for the team if something goes wrong. I guess so, but what are they gonna do? Compensate me? I doubt it. Yeah, I finished my design. Seems to do 170 boom canes per hour. Although I think I got disconnected half an hour ago. Just replying to a message. Farmers Commander, my last one lasts over 2 hours. Yikes. Okay, let me quickly sell these wine bottles and ice blocks, and then I'll go back to my competition build. Okay, good enough. Return to main menu. AKC, rewards from previous competition already sent. Awesome. Yeah, he's right. 20 minutes ago. Sweet. $20.24. All right. I mean, they said they would try to get the rewards out on Tuesdays, so far so good. A bunch of passive things. Martin, Michelle thinks it's server. I don't think she sees how bad it is. Yeah, it's worse than usual. I'm gonna have to refresh this. It's taking too long. Huh. It's not refreshing. Bukari, Nuke plan finish. Cool. What are we? 3 hours into the competition? Okay, it refreshed. Yeah, passive sugarcane, strawberries, peppermints, energy, water drum, clay, limestone. Passive everything. Michael M, they paid the rewards just now. Yeah, that's right. AKC just said it a couple minutes ago. Alright, let's see what happened. 20. Okay, I got my points. The cash seems fine. everything seems fine. Yeah, I don't see any issues. You guys see anything wrong? I don't see anything wrong. Eighth place. I mean, like, at this point, I could just run it offline, right? But I'm trying to see. I want to leave it on a couple hours just to see the real rate. Just because I like to know that. It seems like it's gonna do 170 per hour, so I'm very happy to see that. Martin, it bothers me. Michelle thinks it's not bad, but I can read her wrong. I understand. I guess she just doesn't know. Wager looks good to me. Yeah. Doesn't seem like anything disappeared. Numbers make sense. Yeah, I see your conversation with Farmer Michelle. Interesting, but not everyone is having issues. Which, is probably true. Not everyone is having issues. But a lot of people are. See, Money, I see you shared a video here. Let me see if I can check it out. Oh, you shared a short. Alright, let's see what it is. Hold on. Alright, let's see what this is. How I imagine my Express Depot driver is delivering my boom canes. Okay. I probably can't play that more than once. Alright. Interesting. I saw you post that, so I just wanted to check it out. Yeah, passive clay for the glue. That's brief. So this gives 4, 3, 2. So 4, 3, 2. See. Passive clay. So they just have to pick up honeycombs and honey from over here. The ones making Mystic Matter have passive limestone. All the Master Wizards have 3 passive strawberries from the Valentine's stand. This has full passive peppermint and energy. Well, everything has full passive energy, water drums. These have full passive nectar. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell them nectar. Almost everything passive. Other than pumpkins. Have you seen those memes before? That's probably the second one I've seen you share. Farmer's Commander, when I saw the cycling, I refreshed it right away. Oh, you mean the disconnect? Martin, better go to sleep, else I stress more. I mean, yeah, it's probably late for you, Martin. If you are going to sleep, have a good night. If you are. Yeah. No free lunch. I've had a lot of disconnects this time. Not lost anything, so all good. Okay. But I'm sure some people are gonna lose something. They're gonna roll back. I mean, I was already done when I supposedly disconnected like half an hour ago, so I'm good. The cat driving. Oh yeah, yeah, I have other ones not related to Common Ground World or anything. Yeah. Storming outside. Yeah, it's actually supposed to rain here also, like pretty much all evening, all night. It hasn't started. Of course, the meteorologist might be wrong. Ivis, have you not gotten disconnected at all? Like, or it's just not an issue for some people? Farmer Michelle. I'm reading Discord here. If you're having a bunch of issues, try just closing it down for a bit and then relaunching the whole thing from the website. Definitely never just reload it. Godot doesn't like that. Yeah, I usually just reload it. Like, you probably are better off going back to app.gala.games and then loading up the game again. That's probably true. But I've reloaded it just like on the same page and it's worked fine before. How's my pumpkin numbers? Should be at 850. I mean, it's showing 800 now, but it was at 850, and that would be enough pumpkins for 170 boom canes per hour. I was getting disconnected a lot Friday, but not today. Oh, okay. Wiggle Man, is forklift used for picking up oil pump? Crude oil? Yes, you can use a forklift to pick up crude oil. That's how I had it set up on the no NFT required build that I shared. Before, I mean, early on, you could also use a worker house. Worker house will do the same thing. Forklift is just the faster version of that. Bomb, it's crazy outside. Lost internet connection for a moment. Oh. Guess the storm hasn't hit me yet. The boom cane rate fell off now, but it should fix itself eventually. Thanks, no problem. Anyone else got any questions? I mean, I'm pretty much done here. I'm just kind of chilling. I'll probably stop streaming in a couple minutes though, seeing as I'm already done here. Hopefully we get some news on the next competition tomorrow. Would be ideal to get it tomorrow and not have to wait till Friday, but we'll see if they keep doing that. Y'all got any suggestions for the Townstar playbook? Let me know as well. I'm still seeing what I can adjust here. I am planning to add the NFTs that I haven't added here since November and December. I'm kind of thinking of adding like a page that shows the recently the new NFTs basically. like a new page that shows what's recently been introduced to the game. I used to have that at some point, it's just that I didn't really keep up with it. But like if I were to add the new NFTs, like the turkey statue, the snowman statue, the Christmas tree in here, some people probably wouldn't even realize that it's been added here. Or if you happen to have an NFT and you think I'm missing information here, feel free to let me know. Like on this one, I could put the percentage, the craft time reduction. I don't actually have that on here. I think it's 20%. You know, like more information to help people out. I am selling some Brian Yes to tweets. I don't really have space for another tractor though. No free lunch. Thanks for the rotate pumpkin fields tip. Getting better rates. Oh yeah. I mean, I just happened to stumble upon that while the competition's going on, but yeah, it seems to have helped. So you help new players and OGs too. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good idea. I seen the Valentine's sends are almost sold out. So probably by Valentine's Day, people will buy up the rest of them. I'm just over here looking at the playbook. This was what I was doing yesterday, though. I wonder, does anybody have the elf bot? Like, if you do, place it down next to the giant Christmas tree. I want to see what the difference is. Like, how different do the trees look? I assume this tree probably looks like crap because it's outdated, but I don't know. I don't have an elf bot. I think I need to fix this. It's actually not exactly correct. I've been told before, I just never fixed it. Oh yeah, this right here. Actually like that. Beacon of Light is like a weird exception to the proximity effect rule. Like it doesn't make sense compared to everything else. It's like that. Yeah, I just never adjusted it. I don't have the actual correct craft time for the Lolly and Pop Shop NFTs. I still need to do that. Yeah, need to put the crafts on here. Alright, I'll keep looking at that later today. I do like updating this spreadsheet. And if it continues to help people out, then yeah, I'll continue to do it. But like I was talking about earlier, I fear that at some point, the Google spreadsheet is just not going to be able to handle all the information there. Oh, and there's there's 40 viewers, which is cool. And I know after, like, say the game gets popular again and a bunch of people start looking at the spreadsheet again, I think after 100 viewers, it pretty much just starts to lag so much that it just doesn't let anybody else view it. So I know at one point that was an issue. That's probably going to be an issue again later on. Those 6 slots, I just refreshed and it's rolled me back. Damn. How much did it roll you back? Planet Bob and the sphere, weird shape too. Oh. Well, I don't have the sphere of hope anymore. But... so is it like the same as the beacon? That's a proximity range of 5. So Planet Bob, is it not actually like this? Is it also like including these weird spots over here? I've not bothered like testing it out. Like I said, I haven't had a sphere of hope in a long time. It's actually one of the NFTs that I did sell. I don't like to rely on it. Kind of weird, right? But yeah. I just feel like you can get away without using it if you make the right design. Yeah, almost square. Okay. See money, passive gas in 3.5 hours. He says, good luck, everyone. All right. Almost a square. Okay. Roger, I use the spreadsheet a few times per competition. As far as changing it, maybe might need to separate it, like buildings for one sheet and items for another. Hold on. Are you falling off? Something like that, Watcher. Well, you see, the reason why it's so laggy is because of the Town Star Playbook bots. Because this whole page right here, which I should probably keep hidden, but it's how the bot grabs the information from the spreadsheet and puts it on the Discord. That actually like makes the page really laggy. That's the main reason it lags. Not really because of this, but because of the Town Star Playbook bot. I like the bot though. But yeah, if it at some point gets very laggy, I might not be able to, you know, keep it going here. And yeah, I could separate the page like you said. I've done that before. That's how the playbook bot used to work. But it's a lot more work trying to update it. A lot more work. And I don't want it to cause too much work, pretty much. Now I could separate the NFTs to another page. I could do that. I rather not, but you know, there's an idea. So you're not completely wrong. Like it could work. Aviz might have to put it in a database and build a web page soon. I've thought about building a website for it, and I could make like a simple database, but it's not gonna look as good or be as useful as a spreadsheet, because like the spreadsheet does so much. It's probably also not gonna be as easy to update. I think it's gonna be less laggy, sure, but it's not gonna look as nice. So tweet said, do you test to switch one brine for pumpkin? While I was testing the build, I did. Right now in the live competition, no. See, now the build's kind of like not working. All of a sudden, I don't know why. Like I'm not making up enough pumpkins now. Maybe something broke? Who the heck knows? That's what I get for refreshing it. We'll see if it fixes itself eventually. It's enough magic powder for 160 per hour. Oh well, if it does 160 per hour, it's fine. Either way, I get top 25. 170 per hour was nice while it lasted. So like switch this for pumpkin. The tweets. It would be almost the same thing. I'm not even gonna bother. It would be almost the same thing. I have done it on the practice build. It was almost the exact same thing. Those take slots about 30 minutes. I was just fishing. Maybe you meant to say finishing. My steal for Nuke. Now I have to start that again. Yikes. That's a sucky rollback. Citizen, what's up? You can make it a real web page and just can the Google Doc. Wait, like an actual website, is that what you mean, right? It's not gonna work as well as a Google spreadsheet though. Like it's very easy to update a Google spreadsheet. The way it works, getting information from one cell to another. IVS pumpkins can take a while to level out with line timer. Yeah, that's true. That is true. No free lunch, I got it for jewelry metas. You mean the sphere of hope? Yeah, it's a pretty good idea. They'll help out with the jewelry crafting tables. What I may consider doing is, if I can find somebody that is very good at making a website, a database type of website, I could get them to help me make a website version of the Talent Star playbook. But like, if it doesn't work as well as a spreadsheet, I don't think I'll actually go through with it. That's the problem. I don't know if they can make it work as well as a spreadsheet. In terms of like easy to update and easy to use. Because I can make a website, put the information there, it's just not going to be as pretty or work as well. Bokari Sphere of Hope is my oopsie for when I miss some dirty in a build. Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, like, I guess at that point you didn't practice your build, you probably winged it. And in your design, you forgot that you had dirty somewhere, so then you would put the Sphere of Hope. Sure. Not sure how I went from 170 boom canes to 160 now. No free lunch if you need to. Could you split the documents? First we can refer to, second one would reads from the first, and that one has the bots on it. So the first one is the one people use. The second one would read Run the first, and that one has the bots. Sounds like what I used to do. Yeah, it sounds very similar to what I used to do. It would just take a little longer to update it. That's why I didn't want to do that. So probably no. Because the problem with that is whenever I add a new item. So like, let's say they introduce apple cider, right? I would add a new row. And like, let's say, just as an example, let's say this is apple cider, right? You put all the information, blah, blah, blah. Let's say it's made in winery, or I don't know, you go to the winery here. Put the information. I don't know where it's made, but you know. If I had another spreadsheet, I would have to do the same thing on the other one. I would have to make a new line there just to make sure it grabs the information correctly. And it's just more work. I'm trying to cut down on the amount of work I had to do there. And since the bot is on the same page here, really all I would have to do is go to... Oh, you know what's funny? I don't even have apple or apple pie on here. Oh, that's funny. I never added those. But basically all I would have to do is that. What I did right there. Copy paste. Boom. Boom. You see how easy it was for me to add apple pie and apple to the bot? That's amazing. And it has all the information because I set everything up so it would do it that way. Now the pictures are wrong, but that doesn't matter. It all has baguette pictures, right? Let's use the playbook picture. But yeah, if I had two separate spreadsheets, it would just take longer to update all that. Go ahead and delete that though. Just an example, so you can see how it works. Since it's on the same spreadsheet, it's easy to update. But if it was two different spreadsheets, yeah, it would take longer. Yeah. And get its auto copy. But you know, I like trying to brainstorm with the community to see what could work. It's a guide for everyone. I mean, even I use it to keep track of stuff. It's super cool. Yeah, I think so too. Thank you. Took a lot of work to get that done. So, like, could somebody make a website that does all that? I have no idea. You know, I know how to code a little and design a website a little, but I don't know. I wouldn't know how to do all that on the website. I'm more of a spreadsheet person. Roger, you were saying that it would be nice to hide some of the information to be less laggy. How would you do that? Hiding the information wouldn't really make it less laggy. It would just make it cleaner. But yeah, if I wanted to make it less laggy, I would need to delete some of the information. If I wanted to fix most of the lag issues that happen in a spreadsheet, it would pretty much just be completely getting rid of the bot portion of it, because all this stuff is like half of the spreadsheet. Every time I make a change to the spreadsheet, it's actually making a change to this, and that's what's causing the lag. So yeah, that would be the best way to fix the lag. Get rid of the Townstar playbook, but I don't want to do that. Because I think the Townstar playbook is a really cool thing. And I think there's a lot of people who don't even know what that is, but basically, let me put up my Discord. Here we are. See, I could do meta, and as long as I have the meta information on there, it'll show me in just a couple seconds. Townstar playbook is thinking. Okay, well, usually it only takes a couple seconds. There we go. See, I got all the information because it was on the Townstar playbook. I could search up Forge /TS Forge. And it might be faster to actually check the spreadsheet for this, but you know, sometimes people don't have the spreadsheet open, so they just search it up like this. It's completely fine. And see, it'll tell me the information is different from standard and live. Why is that? It's different. Oh, okay. That's it used to cost 5 lumber, and I guess I never changed that. That's right. Okay. Let's do gold. Yeah, I remember. The forge used to cost 5 lumber. They changed it so it doesn't cost 5 lumber anymore. That's why it's showing 2 different things. Gold. That's weird. Let me do strawberries. I can't type. Roger, what's the programming language of your bot? That's a good question. JavaScript. Strawberries, there we go. I'm actually confused as to why it says... What is different? Oh, I don't know, I confused myself here. It should only show both standard and live meta if the values are different, and the values look exactly the same there. But like strawberries, same as standard value, so it just shows up like that. You know, that's cool. And it should work for NFTs too. Well, I actually don't know if I ever put the Panner family ones here. Let's see. Townstar Goldie, maybe not. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, actually, I don't think I put the Panner family ones there. Yeah, the wheat stands there. Okay. Mostly works. I'm sure there is somebody around that can make a pretty sweet page. Wish that was me or it helped. Yeah, possibly. Bomb, of course, you can create a website that could do all that. I might know a group of students who can take it on as a project. Oh, interesting. Yeah, somebody could probably do it. I mean, it's just a matter of it's time consuming. Like, I could probably fund it. I mean, it depends, right? It depends. But it would be a useful tool for the community. But it's probably something I would wait until the game gets more popular. Like, we would need to see like tens of thousands of players, because right now it's like maybe 1,000, if even, right? Right. Well, for some reason it's doing 160 now instead of 170. I have no idea why. I'm just gonna let it run like all night. It's fine. If it does 160, I'll take it. Whatever. Top 25 build. Happy with it. I'm gonna head out then. That's pretty much all I got for this stream. Hopefully we find out what the next competition is tomorrow. Then if not, then Friday. I'll stream the end of the competition on Friday, so I will see you all then. Appreciate everybody for hanging out. Good luck on your build. Have a happy new year. I hope for the best this year. Best for everyone. And yeah, thank you all. Thank you all for your support. See you next time.